Beloved chosen one, wealth is no longer something you have to chase. It is chasing after you. The universe has already shifted in your favor, and the blessings meant for you are no longer distant. They are catching up with you, drawn by the energy of divine decision. Have you felt the shift? Everything that was once blocked is now opening. Everything that seemed impossible is now within reach. The obstacles that once stood in your way are dissolving, and what is coming toward you is greater than anything you've ever imagined. You are stepping into the season of overflow. Before we dive into this life-changing message, I want to take a moment to deeply thank every single one of you who has supported this channel, especially those who have given through super thanks. Your generosity is not just appreciated, it is a reflection of the very abundance we are speaking into existence. Whether you donate or not, please know that your presence here is valued beyond measure. Your energy, your belief, and your engagement in this message are just as powerful as any financial contribution. The energy you send into the universe returns to you multiplied, and your support helps this message of prosperity reach more people who need to hear it. There is great power in belief. If you are truly the chosen one, then this message is for you. Stay with me until the end of this video, because what you are about to hear could change everything. The words you speak shape your reality, and the thoughts you hold determine the abundance that flows into your life. As you watch this video, take a moment to connect with the power within you. Declare your blessings in advance. Type 999 in the comments as a sign that your desires are already being fulfilled. When you declare your abundance, you activate the forces of prosperity in your life. The universe listens to those who boldly claim their blessings before they arrive. This is not just another message. This is the shift you have been waiting for. What you desire is already on its way. It is no longer a dream. It is a reality unfolding in this very moment. Can you feel it? You were never meant to live an ordinary life. You were set apart, destined for something far greater. This is why you have faced challenges that others have not. This is why you have felt different. This is why you have struggled in ways that seemed unfair. But hear me now, the struggle is ending and the reward is beginning. Now, let's dive in. Your life is about to change. God's chosen ones, wealth is chasing after you. God has decided. Chosen one, do you realize that wealth is running after you, not the other way around? It was never a question of if, it was always when. The delays you have faced were not rejections, they were divine setups for something greater. Every moment of waiting, every test, every trial was orchestrated by God to prepare you for what is coming. You were never denied, only refined. The Creator has been aligning every detail, ensuring that when your blessings arrive, they will be permanent, overflowing, and unstoppable. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Habakkuk 2:3. Now, step into the mindset of abundance. This is not the time to think small or operate in fear. You must start thinking, speaking, and acting as if the wealth is already yours, because it is. The key to receiving is believing. Those who are chosen for abundance don't live in doubt. They don't sit in anxiety, questioning whether it will happen for them. No, they walk in faith, confidence, and expectation, knowing that what is meant for them cannot be taken away. Are you ready to walk in that certainty? Think of King Solomon. He did not chase after wealth. Wealth chased after him. When God asked him what he desired, he did not ask for riches but for wisdom, and because of that, he became one of the wealthiest kings in history. Moreover, I will give you what you have not asked for, both wealth and honor, so that in your lifetime no king will be your equal. 1 Kings 3:13. Wealth is not something you chase. It is something that chases you when you are aligned with your divine destiny. When your heart and mind are in the right place, the universe, the heavens, and the earth conspire to bring you breakthroughs, opportunities, and financial increase that exceed your wildest dreams. This is not a coincidence. If you are reading this, it is because you were meant to receive it. Everything in your past, the struggles, the setbacks, the moments of despair, was a stepping stone to this moment. You were being shaped, molded, and strengthened. Do you understand now that those trials were never meant to break you, but to prepare you for this season of overflow? Look at the life of Joseph. He was betrayed, sold into slavery, and wrongfully imprisoned. Yet, every hardship was pushing him toward his destiny as a ruler of Egypt. The pit was not the end. It was the pathway. When the time was right, he went from the prison to the palace in a single day. And Pharaoh said to Joseph, "See, I have set you over all the land of Egypt." Genesis 41:41. If Joseph had given up during his struggles, he would have never reached his destiny. Will you endure until your breakthrough manifests? Wealth is running after you because the appointed time has come. The season of lack is over. The doors that were once closed are now swinging wide open. Can you feel the shift happening in your life? Think about all the times you prayed, all the nights you cried, all the moments you felt like giving up but chose to keep going. None of that was in vain. I have seen the burden God has laid on the human race. He has made everything beautiful in its time. Ecclesiastes 3:11. God saw your faith. He heard your prayers. He recorded your perseverance. And now, the blessings that have been stored up for you are being released. But here's the most important part. This wealth is not just for you. It is for your family, for your loved ones, for the generations that will come after you. You are breaking chains, ending cycles of struggle, and creating a legacy of abundance. Think about Oprah Winfrey. She grew up in extreme poverty, faced abuse, and was told she would never amount to anything. But she refused to believe the lie of lack. Instead, she walked in her purpose. And today, she's not only one of the wealthiest women in the world, but also a giver, a legacy builder, and an inspiration to millions. What you are about to receive is not just a blessing, it is a foundation for the future. God is placing resources in your hands so that you can be a light, a force of change, and a channel of divine abundance. Are you ready to step into your inheritance? Because it is happening now. Chosen one, have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract success effortlessly? It's not just luck, it's a mindset, a vibration, an energy that pulls blessings toward them. Chosen one, abundance is not merely about money. It is about a divine alignment with the life you were meant to live. When you fully embrace the truth that you were chosen for wealth, prosperity, and overflow, your entire reality begins to shift. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Proverbs 23:7. When your mind accepts that wealth is your portion, opportunities will suddenly appear where you once saw obstacles. The right people will come into your life. Doors will open in unexpected places, and blessings will begin to manifest in ways you never imagined. This is not coincidence. This is divine orchestration. Do you feel the shift happening within you? Look at Abraham. He did not chase after wealth, yet God made him exceedingly prosperous, not because of what he did, but because of who he was. God's chosen one. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. Genesis 12:2. Abraham embodied abundance, and because of that, he became the father of nations. Abundance is not just something you receive, it is something you become. Wealth is not outside of you, it is within you. When your inner world shifts, your outer world has no choice but to align. Have you noticed that when you believe in yourself, things start falling into place? This is because your energy, your faith, your mindset create your reality. You no longer beg for blessings. You walk with the confidence of someone who already has them. Joseph went from being a prisoner to a ruler in a single moment. He didn't chase wealth, yet wealth and power were given to him because he carried the energy of divine favor. Pharaoh himself recognized something extraordinary in Joseph and elevated him to second in command over all of Egypt. Then Pharaoh said to Joseph, "Since God has made all this known to you, there is no one so discerning and wise as you. You shall be in charge of my palace, and all my people are to submit to your orders." Genesis 41:39-40. What if the same transformation is waiting for you? What if everything you have endured, the setbacks, the betrayals, the moments of doubt, was only preparing you for this moment? Those who doubted you will have no choice but to watch as your life transforms before their eyes. The ones who laughed at your dreams will soon see them unfold in ways they never thought possible. But you do not need to prove anything to anyone. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Psalm 23:5. God is not just giving you enough, He is giving you overflow. The blessings that are coming will not only change your life, but they will also impact your family, your loved ones, and generations to come. Your life will become a testimony, a living example of what happens when someone walks in divine favor. Are you ready to step into this new season? Think of people like Tyler Perry, once homeless, living in his car, rejected countless times, yet he never stopped believing. Today he is a billionaire, not because he chased wealth, but because wealth chased him. His vision, his faith, his perseverance attracted the abundance that was always meant to be his. If it happened for him, why wouldn't it happen for you? You have been waiting for a sign, and this is it. The universe has spoken. Heaven has already decided. No more fear, no more hesitation, no more second-guessing whether this abundance is for you. It is for you. Do you believe it? For the Lord your God will bless you as he has promised, and you will lend to many nations, but borrow from none. Deuteronomy 15:6. Everything is aligning in your favor. The wealth that is running after you is not temporary, it is generational. It is the kind of prosperity that creates legacies, transforms families, and impacts communities. This is bigger than just financial gain. This is about stepping into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. Chosen one, do you feel it? The shift, the breakthrough, the unstoppable momentum of blessings rushing toward you. Chosen one, the days of struggle are over. What once felt like an endless battle is now giving way to a season of effortless overflow. The time of lack has passed, and now wealth, success, and abundance are not just possibilities, they are your new reality. The blessing of the Lord makes one rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. Proverbs 10:22. You no longer have to chase after wealth. It has recognized your energy, your resilience, and your unwavering faith. Now, it is pursuing you with unstoppable force. The delays you once faced were never denials. They were divine preparation. Everything you endured was shaping you, molding you, refining you for such a time as this. And now, nothing can stop what has been set in motion for you. The doors are opening. Do you see it? The things you once only dreamed of are now within your grasp. The doors that were once slammed shut in your face are swinging open effortlessly. What seemed impossible before is now unfolding before your very eyes. Are you ready to step through? Look at the story of Job. He lost everything, his wealth, his family, his health, but he never lost his faith. Even when everything around him seemed to scream defeat, he chose to trust in the divine plan. And because of that, The Lord restored Job's fortunes and gave him twice as much as he had before. Job 42:10. Your story is no different. There was a time when you doubted, when you questioned whether wealth and success were truly meant for you. Maybe you felt overlooked, forgotten, or even cursed. But those thoughts were never truth. They were simply reflections of past pain. Are you ready to let them go? Every rejection was redirection. Every closed door was protection. Every delay was divine timing. The battles you fought were never about breaking you. They were about building you. Joseph was thrown into a pit, sold into slavery, and wrongly imprisoned. For years it seemed like every step he took led him further from his destiny. But what looked like setbacks were actually God positioning him for a greater purpose. When the time was right, he was elevated to the highest position in Egypt, managing the wealth of an entire nation. You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good, to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives. Genesis 50:20. Just like Joseph, your struggles were not in vain. Every hardship was positioning you. Every setback was setting you up for greater. You had to go through the fire so that you could emerge stronger, wiser, and fully prepared for this moment. Do you understand now why you had to endure? Because you held on. Because you kept believing. Because you never gave up, even when everything told you to. The universe, heaven itself, is now pouring out abundance into your life. What is meant for you can no longer be delayed, denied, or blocked. The financial breakthrough, the success, the opportunities, they are all coming with divine force. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Isaiah 54:17. Think about Steve Harvey. Before he became a household name, he was homeless, sleeping in his car, and struggling to survive. But he never gave up. He kept believing. He kept pushing forward. Today, he is not only a multi-millionaire, but a man who uses his wealth to inspire, uplift, and give back. If God did it for him, won't he do it for you? The waiting season is over. The preparation is complete. Now is the time to receive everything that was always meant for you. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29:11. No force in the world can stop what has been destined for you. Wealth is chasing after you. Success is knocking at your door. Favor is surrounding you. Are you ready to claim what is already yours? Chosen one, you are entering a life of abundance. It's bigger than just money. Can you feel it? The shift, the expansion, the transformation that is unfolding before you. The wealth that is running after you is far greater than just financial gain. It is a new way of life, one of freedom, expansion, and complete fulfillment. It is a divine shift that will touch every area of your existence. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth. 3 John 1:2. This is not just about money, it is about abundance in every form. It is about peace, joy, purpose, and divine alignment. You will begin to notice that opportunities no longer feel like a fight. They flow effortlessly. Have you already started seeing it? The right people will enter your life at just the right time. The doors that once seemed sealed shut will now open without resistance. The resources you need will find you. This is not luck. This is divine alignment. For too long, you lived in survival mode, wondering how, when, or if your breakthrough would come. But that time is over. The young lions lack and suffer hunger, but those who seek the Lord shall not lack any good thing. Psalm 34:10. You were never meant to struggle. You were never meant to live in lack. That was never your divine destiny. The world may have taught you that wealth requires endless toil, that success demands constant struggle, that you must chase after money and sacrifice your peace just to survive. But that is a lie. Are you ready to let go of that belief? When Jesus walked the earth, he did not stress about provision. He moved in divine flow. When thousands needed to be fed, he didn't worry. He simply multiplied what was in his hands. They all ate and were satisfied, and the disciples picked up 12 basketfuls of broken pieces that were left over. Matthew 14:20. What if you are about to experience that same supernatural overflow? What if you no longer had to wonder where your next breakthrough would come from, because everything you need is already being arranged on your behalf? Your life is shifting. Can you feel the difference? The things that once caused you worry, stress, and sleepless nights no longer have power over you. You are moving into ease, overflow, and divine provision. My God shall supply all your needs according to his riches in glory by Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:19. This is not just about financial blessings. This is about a completely new way of being. Look at Elon Musk. He didn't start his journey with billions in the bank. He started with vision, alignment, and an unstoppable belief in what was possible. He didn't chase wealth. He aligned himself with a purpose bigger than money. And as a result, wealth chased him. Isn't that exactly what's happening to you right now? You are not just stepping into wealth. You are stepping into a legacy of abundance, a life where success, prosperity, and opportunities come to you effortlessly. Are you ready to walk in this abundance? This is no longer a season of worrying about finances. That time has passed. Now you are entering a season of ease, of supernatural provision, of effortless overflow. You crown the year with your goodness, and your paths drip with abundance. Psalm 65:11. You no longer need to fight for your blessings. They are already yours. You no longer need to beg for opportunities. They are already finding you. So stand boldly in this truth. Believe it, speak it, receive it. This is your new reality. Wealth is no longer a struggle. It is a natural state of being, and you were always meant to live in it. Chosen one, do you understand what is happening right now? You are not just lucky. You are not just experiencing a streak of good fortune. You are chosen. And because you are chosen, the wealth that is rushing toward you has been set apart just for you. It was never meant for anyone else. The Lord will command the blessing on you in your storehouses and in all to which you set your hand, and he will bless you in the land which the Lord your God is giving you. Deuteronomy 28:8. Everything you have given, the love, the energy, the sacrifices, has not gone unnoticed. Every time you helped someone, every moment you chose integrity over shortcuts, every time you remained faithful, even when things were difficult. It was all being recorded. Think about Ruth. She lost everything, yet she remained faithful, sowing seeds of kindness and perseverance. She had no idea that her simple acts of faithfulness would position her to be noticed by Boaz, a man of great wealth. May the Lord repay you for what you have done. May you be richly rewarded by the Lord, the God of Israel, under whose wings you have come to take refuge. Ruth 2:12. And what happened? She went from working in the fields to owning them. What if you are in the same position right now? What if everything you have given is about to return to you in a multiplied form? This is no longer the season of giving without receiving. This is the moment where the harvest you have been waiting for is finally here. Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. Luke 6:38. The fears, the doubts, the old mindset that told you wealth was hard to attain, let it go. Those limitations no longer have any power over you. Do you feel the shift? You are now in a reality where anything is possible. Think about Oprah Winfrey. She spent years pouring into others, giving, inspiring, serving, without even knowing how big her impact would become. Today, she is not just wealthy, she is a legacy builder, a force of influence, a name that opens doors. And right now, the same thing is happening for you. Wealth is not just approaching, it is gaining momentum. It is pulling in even greater opportunities, larger blessings and breakthroughs that will shift your entire life. Now, to Him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to His power that is at work within us. Ephesians 3:20. Right now, even as you read this, your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't even stepped into yet. People are preparing opportunities for you. Doors are opening in places you never expected. Favor is finding you, even in spaces where you thought you were overlooked. Chosen one, are you ready for what's coming? Because it is not small, it is massive, life-changing, and generational. This wealth is not just for you, it is for your legacy, your lineage, and the future generations that will follow in your footsteps. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, but the wealth of the sinner is stored up for the righteous. Proverbs 13:22. You were not chosen by accident. You have been handpicked to break the cycles of struggle that have held your family back for generations. You are the one who will change the narrative. What once seemed impossible for your bloodline is now becoming your reality. Think about Joseph. He was once a prisoner, yet he became a ruler who not only saved himself, but his entire family and an entire nation. His wealth and wisdom transformed the lives of those around him. What if you are stepping into that same role? When wealth is running after you, all you have to do is be open to receiving it. No more resistance, no more hesitation, no more self-doubt. You will be blessed when you come in and blessed when you go out. Deuteronomy 28:6. Are you ready to fully accept what is yours? The universe has already made the decision. Now it's your turn to claim it. Let go of the old beliefs that told you wealth was only for others. That was never true. Wealth is yours. It is your birthright. Think of Jay-Z. He was born into poverty, but he refused to let his circumstances define him. He saw wealth as something meant for him, not just for others. Today, he is a billionaire who uses his resources to uplift his family and community. If he could shift his reality, why wouldn't you be able to do the same? Pay attention. You will start to see the evidence. Money will appear in unexpected ways. Opportunities will open without effort. You will step into divine alignment, where everything you touch turns to gold. The Lord will make you the head and not the tail. You shall be above only and not beneath. Deuteronomy 28:13. The path ahead is clear. There is nothing standing in your way. Wealth is no longer something you have to force. It is already in motion, moving toward you at an accelerated pace. Can you feel it? The energy of abundance has locked onto you, and there is no turning back. The life you once knew, filled with struggle, worry, and limitation, is disappearing. A new reality is emerging. One where you're surrounded by prosperity, joy, and unlimited possibilities. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? Isaiah 43:19. Everything you desire is already yours. Wealth has found you, and now it will never leave you. This is the season of your greatest transformation. The best is not coming, it is already here. Look at the life of Elon Musk. He didn't wait for the right moment to pursue wealth. He saw himself as capable, worthy, and chosen for greatness. Today, he is a billionaire, changing the world. What if your story is unfolding in the same way? The struggles of your past were never meant to break you. They were designed to prepare you. Every challenge made you stronger. Every moment of perseverance shaped your character. Every setback positioned you for a greater comeback. After you have suffered a little while, the God of all grace, who has called you to his eternal glory in Christ, will himself restore, confirm, strengthen, and establish you. 1 Peter 5:10. Something is shifting within you. Can you feel it? It may not yet be visible to others, but deep inside you know something extraordinary is unfolding. You sense it. You feel it. Doors that once seemed impossible to open are now unlocking. Opportunities are forming in the background, aligning perfectly for your arrival. This is not a coincidence. This is divine orchestration. See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. Revelation 3:8. What is coming your way is not just about money. It is about elevation. It is about stepping into a new level of existence where struggle is no longer your story, where financial worry no longer consumes your thoughts, where you no longer question your worth. The answer has always been clear. You are worthy. You were chosen. And now you are stepping into a new reality of limitless abundance. Think about King David. He was once overlooked, underestimated, and forgotten. But even when no one saw his worth, God did. The Lord does not look at the things people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. 1 Samuel 16:7. David went from a shepherd boy to a king because he was chosen. What if the same transformation is happening in your life right now? Look back for a moment. Where were you a year ago, 5 years ago? You are no longer that same person. You have grown, evolved, transformed. You have released old limitations, broken free from negative patterns, and stepped into a version of yourself that is ready to receive. Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? Isaiah 43:18-19. You may have experienced delays, setbacks, and moments where you questioned whether wealth and success were truly meant for you. But those delays were not punishment, they were preparation. The universe was aligning everything perfectly so that when your blessings arrived, they would be permanent and overflowing. The waiting season is over. The struggles, the uncertainty, the doubts, they are fading away because the breakthrough you have been waiting for is here. The Lord will grant you abundant prosperity in the fruit of your womb, the young of your livestock, and the crops of your ground, in the land he swore to your ancestors to give you. Deuteronomy 28:11. Look at someone like Steve Harvey. At one point he was homeless, sleeping in his car, struggling to survive. But he refused to believe that struggle was his final destination. He kept going. Today, he is a multimillionaire, a leader, and a giver. He always says, God's plan is always better than your plan. What if all the setbacks you faced were simply setting you up for something greater? What if the moments you thought were losses were actually just pauses before your biggest victories? You are no longer in a season of struggle. You are no longer waiting for your breakthrough. It has arrived. The wealth, the opportunities, the favor, they have been waiting for you, and now they are being released in full force. I will repay you for the years the locusts have eaten. Joel 2:25. There is nothing standing in your way anymore. There is nothing blocking what is meant for you. The only thing left to do is embrace it. Chosen one, now is the time to step forward with confidence. Doubt has no place in your mind anymore. Fear has no power over you. You were never meant to live a life of struggle. You were meant to thrive. You were created to experience financial ease, to succeed, and to live a life that inspires others. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. The wealth that is coming to you is not just for you. It is meant to bless generations. It will give you the freedom to live in comfort, the ability to help those in need, and the resources to invest in your dreams without limitation. Think about Solomon. He didn't just receive wealth, he received abundance beyond human comprehension. When he asked God for wisdom instead of riches, God gave him both. I will give you wealth, possessions, and honor, such as no king who was before you ever had, and none after you will have. 2 Chronicles 1:12. Solomon's wealth was so great that silver was considered worthless in his time. What if the wealth that is coming to you is greater than you ever imagined? You will no longer be in a position of lack. You will no longer wonder if you'll have enough. You will have more than enough. The energy you carry is magnetic, and everything you desire is being drawn toward you. The Lord will make you abound in prosperity, in the offspring of your body, in the offspring of your livestock, and in the produce of your ground. Deuteronomy 28:11. Can you feel the shift? Every action you take now is infused with prosperity. The right people, the right opportunities, the right circumstances, they are all aligning effortlessly. Look at Warren Buffett. He didn't chase wealth. He aligned himself with long-term success, and wealth followed him relentlessly. He invested wisely, believed in his vision, and today, his fortune not only sustains him but impacts countless lives. Are you prepared to step into that level of financial freedom? You are no longer fighting against resistance. You are flowing with the current of prosperity. Wealth is moving toward you effortlessly because it recognizes you as its rightful owner. There is no need to force anything. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Psalm 23:5. The blessings that are coming to you are not the result of struggle. They are the result of alignment. Opportunities are no longer something you chase. They are chasing you. The right doors will open at the perfect time. The right people will appear when you need them most. Money will flow to you in ways you never expected. Think about Tyler Perry. Once homeless, once rejected, once struggling to make ends meet, but he stayed aligned with his vision, and today he is one of the wealthiest men in entertainment. His story is proof that when you walk boldly in faith, opportunity finds you. The universe is responding to your mindset. The wealth, the success, the abundance. It is all a reflection of what you believe to be true about yourself. According to your faith, be it unto you. Matthew 9:29. If you accept that wealth is meant for you, you will begin to see it everywhere. You will notice synchronicities that confirm you are on the right path. Unexpected financial blessings. People mentioning your name in rooms you haven't even entered yet. Everything is aligning. Everything is shifting. Everything is falling into place for you. Are you ready to step into this reality? Because it is already happening. This is your season of wealth, your season of expansion, your season of unlimited possibilities. Chosen one, pay attention. Can you see it? Can you feel it? Money, success, and opportunities are appearing in ways you never expected. The shift is happening now, and the universe is revealing that your time has come. The Lord will open the heavens, the storehouse of his bounty, to send rain on your land in season, and to bless all the work of your hands. Deuteronomy 28:12. Stay open, stay ready, embrace the abundance that is arriving. This transformation is not something you have to wait for. It is happening now. Wealth is no longer a distant dream. It is your new reality. You are stepping into a life where money is no longer a source of stress, but a tool for expansion. From this moment forward, you will no longer make decisions based on lack, but based on abundance. Think of Jeff Bezos. Before he became the richest man in the world, he started with a simple idea, one that would transform the way we shop forever. He didn't let fear hold him back. He believed in expansion, and because of that, wealth chased after him relentlessly. Are you ready to step into that level of belief? This is the moment where everything changes. The days of struggle, of feeling stuck, of wondering when your breakthrough will come, they are over. The blessings of the Lord make one rich, and he adds no sorrow to it. Proverbs 10:22. Your breakthrough is not coming, it has arrived. You are now entering a season where wealth, success, and prosperity will become your new normal. Are you ready for this new way of life? Every day from this moment forward, you will witness evidence of your transformation. Money will flow effortlessly. Opportunities will multiply beyond what you imagined. Blessings will unfold right before your eyes. Nothing can stop what has already been set in motion. The decision has been made. Heaven has spoken. The doors are wide open. Can you walk through them with confidence? Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. Luke 6:38. Wealth is chasing after you with unstoppable force. No more hesitation, no more waiting. Your time has come, and nothing can hold back the flood of abundance that is about to pour into your life. Look at the story of Joseph. He endured hardship, betrayal, and setbacks, but in one moment everything changed. So Pharaoh said to Joseph, "I hereby put you in charge of the whole land of Egypt." Genesis 41:41. Joseph's promotion was sudden and unstoppable. One day a prisoner, the next day a ruler. Are you ready for your sudden transformation? Everything is shifting to make way for the wealth that is flowing into your life. You are not just stepping into financial prosperity, you are stepping into a completely new reality. Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? Isaiah 43:18-19. The chapter of lack, struggle, and uncertainty has closed. The new story is one of overflow, joy, and limitless abundance. Every obstacle that once stood in your way is dissolving. Every delay that once held you back is now working in your favor. Every past struggle was a stepping stone to this moment of breakthrough. Nothing can block what has already been decided for you. Look around you. Signs of your transformation are already appearing. Unexpected financial blessings, new opportunities, small shifts in your reality. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:19. Chosen one, you do not have to wait years for this transformation. It is unfolding right now. Every second that passes is drawing you closer to financial freedom, unlimited abundance, and a life beyond your wildest dreams. Before they call, I will answer. While they are still speaking, I will hear. Isaiah 65:24. You have worked hard. You have endured seasons of uncertainty, moments where you questioned whether you would ever break free from the cycle of struggle. But those days are over. You are no longer hoping for change. It is already happening. Think of Elon Musk. At one point, he had to borrow money just to pay rent. He faced rejection, failure, and moments where quitting would have been easier, but he refused to back down. He kept going. And today, his wealth is not just personal, it is generational. What if you are standing at the same turning point? The battles you fought are behind you. Every setback, every test, every moment of difficulty was never meant to break you. It was proving that you were ready for this exact moment. Let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Galatians 6:9. Because you have remained steadfast, because you refused to quit, wealth is now pouring into your life in ways you never imagined. Your name is being spoken in rooms you have not yet entered. The right people are being drawn to you effortlessly. The resources you need are already on their way. Do you see what's happening? The doors that were once shut are now swinging wide open. The universe has decided, and nothing can stop what has been set in motion. The Lord will send a blessing on your barns and on everything you put your hand to. The Lord your God will bless you in the land he is giving you. Deuteronomy 28:8. This is not just a temporary blessing. This is permanent transformation. You are stepping into a season where financial overflow will become your new normal. Think about Oprah Winfrey. She was once told she wasn't good enough, wasn't worthy, wouldn't make it, but she refused to accept those limitations. Today, her name alone is synonymous with success, influence, and generational wealth. Are you ready to claim your place among those who walk in abundance? The time of worrying about bills, stressing about making ends meet, and living in financial uncertainty is over. You are now in a time of overflow. And God is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work. 2 Corinthians 9:8. You will have more than enough. You will give freely without fear of lack. Money will no longer be a burden. It will be a tool for expansion. Wealth is no longer something you have to fight for. It is chasing you. Chosen one, you are not being blessed with wealth just for yourself. You are being positioned to manage it wisely, grow it effortlessly, and use it for a higher purpose. There is a reason you were chosen. To whom much is given, much will be required. Luke 12:48. This wealth is not random. It is not a stroke of luck. It is divine entrustment. You have been given this opportunity because you will use it for good. You will not only elevate yourself, but you will uplift those around you. Look at King Solomon. He didn't just accumulate wealth. He used it to build, to bless, to create a legacy that outlived him. I will give you what you have not asked for, both wealth and honor, so that in your lifetime you will have no equal among kings. 1 Kings 3:13. What if the wealth coming to you is not just a blessing, but a divine assignment? You are not just someone receiving wealth. You are someone who will illuminate the world with it. You are no longer chasing after success. Success is chasing after you. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. Matthew 5:14. The energy you carry now is magnetic. Opportunities are gravitating toward you. The right people are drawn to your presence. Everything you desire is coming effortlessly. You no longer have to force anything, struggle for anything, or beg for anything. The universe is responding to your faith, your belief, your new vibration. Think about Warren Buffett. He didn't just grow wealth, he used it strategically, investing in the right places, making decisions that expanded not only his fortune, but the well-being of countless others. Are you ready to handle wealth at that level? Think back. There were moments when you felt forgotten, times when your hard work seemed to go unnoticed, moments where you wondered if your efforts were in vain, seasons where you gave but received nothing in return. But they were not in vain. Let us not grow weary in doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart. Galatians 6:9. Every sacrifice you made, every act of discipline, every moment of persistence was seen. And now the universe is responding. Look at Tyler Perry. He spent years struggling, being rejected, facing setbacks, but he never stopped sowing. Today he is not just wealthy, he is a force of inspiration, using his success to elevate others. Could it be that your story is unfolding in the same way? You are stepping into a season of reward, a season of reaping, a season of limitless overflow. Then your light will break forth like the dawn, and your healing will quickly appear. Then your righteousness will go before you, and the glory of the Lord will be your rear guard. Isaiah 58:8. The universe saw you even when no one else did, and now your time has come. This is not just prosperity. This is purpose. This is not just money. This is a mission. Chosen one, money will flow to you in unexpected ways. Doors will open, even the ones you never knocked on. Invitations, offers, and opportunities are about to come into your life, and they will change everything. Everything is happening at the perfect time, and that time is now. And my God will supply all your needs according to his riches in glory in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:19. There is no more waiting, no more hoping, no more wondering if financial abundance is truly meant for you. The universe has already decided, and its answer is clear. You were meant to live in financial overflow. Wealth is not something to fear. It is not something that will change who you are. It is a gift, one that will enhance your ability to live fully, to give freely, to experience life in its highest form. You will be enriched in every way so that you can be generous on every occasion. 2 Corinthians 9:11. Think of Oprah Winfrey. She didn't let wealth change her. She used it as a tool to create impact, to bless others, to inspire millions. What if your wealth is meant to do the same? You were never meant to struggle. You were created to thrive, to experience joy, success, and ease. And now, the universe is ensuring that you step fully into the destiny that has always been yours. The obstacles that once stood in your way, they are disappearing. The negative beliefs that once held you back, they no longer have power over you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Isaiah 54:17. The wrong people will naturally drift out of your life. The circumstances that drained you will no longer affect you. The habits that once kept you stuck will no longer satisfy you. Can you feel it? You are stepping into a version of yourself that is fully aligned with success. Look at Steve Harvey. There was a time he was homeless, sleeping in his car, but he never stopped believing. Today, he is not just successful, he is a symbol of what happens when faith and persistence meet divine favor. Are you ready for your transformation? The Lord will make you the head and not the tail. You will always be at the top, never at the bottom. Deuteronomy 28:13. You are shifting into a life where only prosperity, only elevation, only success can exist. The struggle is over. The waiting is over. The wealth that has always been meant for you is now running after you. No more financial stress, no more limitations, only limitless abundance, expansion, and fulfillment. Walk boldly into this new season. Claim it, embrace it, own it, because from this moment forward, nothing will ever be the same. Chosen one, wealth is no longer something you are hoping for. It is something you are now living. Everything that has been aligning in the background is now manifesting before your eyes. The energy of abundance is not just around you. It has locked onto you and is moving toward you with unstoppable force. I will give you the treasures of darkness and riches stored in secret places, so that you may know that I am the Lord, the God of Israel, who calls you by name. Isaiah 45:3. Nothing can block what has been written for you. No past struggle, no delays, no circumstance. You are chosen, and because of that, wealth is running after you. Think about Joseph. He was betrayed, imprisoned, and forgotten, until the exact moment when divine timing lifted him from the prison to the palace. His struggles were not punishment, they were preparation. What if every difficulty you faced was setting you up for a level of success beyond what you imagined? You may not have realized it before, but everything you went through has led to this breakthrough. The times you struggled, the moments you questioned if things would ever change, the times you almost gave up. All of it was shaping you. It was refining you, strengthening you, preparing you to receive the wealth that is now chasing you down. After you have suffered a little while, the God of all grace will himself restore you and make you strong, firm, and steadfast. 1 Peter 5:10. Look at Steve Jobs. He was once fired from the very company he built, forced to start over from nothing. But he came back stronger, and because of that, he revolutionized the world. Could it be that everything you lost was making room for something greater? You are not stepping into this abundance by chance. Every opportunity appearing right now is intentional. Every door opening before you was meant to open at this moment. Every financial blessing coming your way has been stored up just for you. The Lord your God will bless you in all the work of your hands, and your joy will be complete. Deuteronomy 16:15. You were meant to receive wealth. You were meant to experience financial freedom. You were meant to live in overflow. Do you see it now? The time of struggle is over. The time of waiting is over. The time of abundance has arrived. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. Now you must walk in the energy of abundance. No more fear, no more hesitation, no more questioning whether you deserve this. You deserve it. You have earned it. You are ready for it. Think of Elon Musk. He didn't wait for permission to step into his success. He believed in it before anyone else did. And because of that, he changed the world. What if you are standing at the same turning point? Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Psalm 23:6. You are no longer in a position where you have to fight for every opportunity. Opportunities are now chasing you. Money is flowing to you effortlessly. Financial freedom is no longer a dream. It is something you now embody. Everything you once struggled for is now coming with ease. Chosen one, have you noticed how everything in your life is beginning to shift? The way you think about money, the way you attract wealth, and the way you experience financial success, it is all transforming right before your eyes. This is no longer a process of waiting or hoping. It is happening now. Can you feel the change? You are moving from uncertainty to confidence, from lack to overflow, from stress to peace. Do you realize that you were never meant to struggle? Wealth is not just about financial gain. It is about living in freedom, security, and limitless possibilities. The moment you shift your mindset to fully embrace this truth, you will see everything in your life begin to prosper. This principle has always been true. King Solomon did not only receive wealth, he walked in wisdom and divine understanding, positioning himself for unlimited prosperity. Because of his mindset, it was written that King Solomon was greater in riches and wisdom than all the other kings of the earth. 1 Kings 10:23. His success was not a coincidence. It was the result of divine alignment. Are you prepared to walk in that same wisdom and abundance? The moment you align yourself with success, success will naturally find you. You are no longer in a place where you must force things to happen. Have you noticed how opportunities are now presenting themselves effortlessly? The right people are coming into your life at the right time. Every action you take is leading you closer to success because you are now operating from a place of certainty rather than fear. Are you still waiting for a sign? The sign is already here. Wealth does not come to those who chase it desperately. It comes to those who align themselves with the energy of abundance. Whatever he does shall prosper. Psalm 1:3. You are now in a position where everything you touch will flourish because you are walking in alignment with the highest version of yourself. Think about Jeff Bezos. Did he chase after success in desperation? Or did he position himself with a vision so strong that success had no choice but to find him? He understood that mindset is the key to abundance. Today, he is one of the wealthiest individuals in the world, not because he pursued money, but because he pursued alignment. Are you positioning yourself for the same level of success? Have you felt the shift? Do you see how things that once seemed impossible are now unfolding with ease? Struggles that once held you back are now dissolving. The obstacles that once blocked you are being removed. Do you understand that the universe is clearing the path ahead for you? You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Psalm 23:5. This is not just about receiving money. It is about walking in a reality where everything is abundant. Do you still believe wealth is something you must fight for? Or are you ready to embrace the fact that it has already been given to you? Tyler Perry once struggled with homelessness and rejection, yet today he stands as one of the most successful figures in the entertainment industry. Did he force success? Number. He walked in alignment, and success found him. Now, every project he touches turns to gold because he is operating from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. Are you ready to do the same? From this moment forward, financial stress no longer has a place in your life. Are you still allowing worry to occupy space in your mind, or are you ready to trust that everything is already being taken care of? And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:19. The provision you need has already been set in motion. The wealth you have always desired is no longer something you are pursuing. It is something you are now embodying. Can you accept this truth? This is your time. Are you ready to walk boldly into the abundance that has been waiting for you? No more hesitation, no more doubt, no more questioning whether you deserve this. You do. The shift has already happened. Walk in it boldly, because everything has already been prepared for you. So, will you claim what is already yours? Beloved chosen one, this is a defining moment in your life. From today forward, you will never see money the same way again. You will never operate from a mindset of lack. You will never feel stuck or limited. You are now stepping into a space where wealth, success, and prosperity are flowing toward you in limitless supply. You are chosen, and because of that, everything is aligning in your favor. Can you feel it? There is no more waiting. The time for action is now. As you move forward, trust that everything is happening exactly as it should. Do you understand that the wealth chasing you down is not just for today, but for a lifetime? This is generational. This is transformational. You are breaking financial barriers, rewriting your story, and stepping into a life of ease and prosperity. Wealth is no longer something you only dream about. It is something you live. The universe has already decided, and nothing can change that. Money will no longer be a source of stress. It will be a tool for growth, a resource for expansion, a key to unlocking new possibilities. You are stepping into a reality where everything flows effortlessly to you. This is the season of receiving. Prepare yourself, because what is coming is greater than anything you imagined. The breakthroughs that are arriving will be bigger than anything you prayed for. The financial freedom you are stepping into will change your life forever. This is your moment. Will you fully embrace it? Wealth is running after you, and nothing can stop it. It is already yours. Embrace it, receive it, live it. If this message has resonated with you, if you have found value in these words, I want to express my deepest gratitude for your time, your energy, and your belief in the abundance that is unfolding in your life. Whether you choose to donate through Super Thanks or not, please know that I truly appreciate your presence here. Your support, in whatever form it takes, means more than words can express. If you feel led to contribute, your donation helps keep this message of abundance reaching more people who need it. But if you are unable to, or choose not to, that is completely okay. You are still deeply appreciated. I speak blessings over your life. May your hands always prosper in everything you do. May doors continue to open effortlessly before you. May wealth, joy, and peace follow you all the days of your life. This is your time. This is your season. Now go forward and live in the overflow.